Hello people! Today I'm going to be ranting or discussing or whatever you would like to call it, stupid school rules. And there is some rules that are generally quite good, but there's others that just aren't. Such as one, which is you're not allowed hair dye. Hair dye is one way of expressing yourself, as you're not allowed to do it through clothes or makeup in some schools. It's generally not normal. Why would your hair colour have anything to do with your learning in the first place? Why would it disturb your learning? Why would you go into school and get told off, get detentions, get isolations, get suspended for having hair dye when there's people that are doing bad things, such as punching people, fighting, screaming at the teachers, mouthing back? They're not getting suspended, but you are for having a different colour hair, which isn't going to distract anyone. But screaming at teachers, mouthing back, things like that are disturbing other people's learning. So, just had a weird voice thing. There's other things such as makeup, which is also a stupid rule, because one reason is that people banning makeup, some people have anxiety, low self-esteem, things like that. They can't cover themselves, they can't be themselves, they can't feel confident because you've banned makeup, which makes them feel themselves, makes them confident, makes them happy, if you can call it happy. You're banning it, but you're banning their happiness in school. You're banning their high self-esteem, you're banning their confidence. It's not like makeup's going to distract your learning unless you sit there doing your makeup, which you should get punished for then. But not if you've got it on when you're going into school. And then Harry. Sorry, it's just been a bit of an idiot. Another one where you can express yourself through is nails. Not allowed nail varnish in most schools either. Harry, move. Not allowed nail varnish in most schools either. Move. Which is stupid because nail varnish is just paint that you put on your nails. Since you're not allowed to express yourself through your clothes, through your hair, or through your makeup, how are you supposed to express yourself? You just can't. It's just like, no, you're at school, it's like a prison, really. In some schools, you're not allowed to express yourself in any way, shape or form. You're not allowed fake tattoos, you're not allowed makeup, you're not allowed hair dye, you're not allowed your own clothes, you're not allowed nail varnish. Generally quite stupid. Unless you're like sitting there doing your nails in class, or sitting there going, hello everybody, look at my nails. Then you should get detentions, isolations, things like that. But not for having it on. It's just a way of expressing yourself, really. It's not the end of the world. So why end their career choices, well, not their life, but their chance for a better life in the future for having different colour nails than requested? It's dumb, really. There's another thing, which is also generally a dumb rule. Then again, it could help some people. You have to wear school uniform. Obviously, it is okay in some. There's loads of pros and cons of school uniform. One pro is that less people are getting bullied because of what they wear, because you're all wearing the same thing. One con is that you can't express yourself, which is why people revert to hairstyles, makeup styles, nail styles, maybe fake tattoos. Temporary ones, obviously. Which is weird, really. Oh yes, jewellery. Obviously if it's expensive, you don't want to bring it in. But if it's just like plastic bracelets, loom bands, necklaces like this, what's going to happen? You bring it in at your own risk. So why get detentions, why get isolations, seclusions, things like that for wearing jewellery which is in your possession, which is yours, like your body, like your face, like your hair, like your makeup, like your nails, like your nail varnish, like your clothes. Sorry about that. Another one is not allowed to have any drinks but water in some schools. At all. Anytime. However, that is good in some ways but not in all. Because there's some people who won't drink water anyway, but there's others who drink juice because water just makes them feel sick, such as me, because water's a bit disgusting. But drinking mostly water juice is okay. In my opinion, this is. I'm not like trying to thingy to any schools, but what's the point in banning all drinks? You should ban energy drinks, ban glasses, ban fizzy pops, but why ban juice? That's why I do it. When you can buy it in the canteen, why just be able to drink water? It's not going to affect your learning what you drink unless you're drinking energy drink, unless you're drinking caffeine things. In some schools also, it's what you eat. You're not allowed to eat certain things, such as chocolate, such as what is the word? One of my schools, you weren't allowed to eat bananas because people were leaving banana skins on the floor. But that's slightly stupid because there is dinner ladies to pick them up. But obviously, you should pick it up by yourself. But mostly it was because people went crazy about the bananas. There's food, if you're not allowed chocolate. If you want to eat chocolate, you should eat chocolate. Why should they ban it? Because it's your food, your body, you can make yourself fat if you want. Or maybe you don't get fat, that's why you're eating chocolate. I'm all out of ideas, generally. There is a good rule, which is phones. You should be allowed them at breaks and lunches. But most schools you're not allowed them at all, which is pretty dumb. Because if you want to call, a person you haven't seen in ages, such as your dad, such as your mum, such as your sister, your brother, auntie, nan, uncle, and they're only available at school hours, then you can call them at break and lunch. But not in lessons, because that would distract you and everybody else from their learning. There's one more. I think this is the last one. You get in isolation and you get secluded for skiving. There's one more too. You get secluded for secluded for skiving. Why? Because you were skiving in the first place. You don't want to be at school, so why would they completely ban you from the school? You don't want to be in school. They should make you stay overtime. Well, not overtime, yeah. Also, one more thing. Some schools make you stay behind if you haven't done enough work. But if you're focusing, you shouldn't have to stay behind because you know you've been focusing. And teachers know you've been focusing sometimes, but just decide to give you detention anyway. If you've been talking all lesson but still get it all done, you should still get detention. Or if you've got nothing done and you were talking all lesson, you should still get detention. But if you were working all lesson, just didn't understand, and you've asked the teacher and he's or she's said, figure it out, you tried to figure it out nearly all after lesson, then it's their fault. You shouldn't stay behind for their mistakes. I think that is all on what my mind is saying. Glad to get that off my chest, and please like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, just don't, because it's stupid. Goodbye.